Connor, aka Fires Online, and I'm the York College Vikings Rocket League coach. 4 times this year already, facing twice during the student champs, once during the knockout, once during the actual student champs, the league, and then we're facing twice at the BESC show, and we'll obviously face the South bracket winner.
Owls versus the Vikings, their head-to-head record, the series is actually 1-1.
I think today's game will be a really tough game. We've already faced today's opponents 4 separate times across the season, with it being a 3-1 in there. We're confident we can get the job done today. We know we can beat today's opposition. And whilst we know it's going to be tough, we know we can do it.
Hello, I'm Alex, also known as Alphax206 from the York Vikings Rocket League team.
Where you go?
I feel the match today is going to be quite a difficult one, but I feel if we play our game and we counter what they're doing, we can definitely win.
Be able to put that in the back post.
Yeah, it's not flashy, but it's certainly securing them 3 goals.
Within 6 minutes, or are they going to be able to close it out here?
Oh! In the last second!
I told you, the second sniper, the Stellars is.
Vikings are going to come out on top in that game too and bring the series 1-1.
We started off well. We got the first win. Got the first win in the series, mind you. After being a goal behind.
The mentality was really good throughout. No one lost their heads, everyone was composed. You know, there's a lot of excitement going on, but we managed to stay composed and not lose it.
Been long enough. It is going to be quite even, but it's going to be able to get it right on the top corner. Not going to be that much time for the team to rethink their strats, rethink their tempo, rethink their pacing. I think we're seeing the full colours of both teams right here and now.
After that, we lost a game and it went to match point for them, which was definitely nerve-wracking.
It's stressful. It's not something we've experienced much this year. It's not much we've experienced at all since I've come here. So it's stressful. It's unlike what we're used to. But we're always up for a challenge. We believe in ourselves. We're always the underdog. We're always ready for that.
Realistically, this is where all of the pressure is. Are your Vikings going to be able to make sure they are in this game, or are ours going to be able to go to final?
We're in overtime. Will the GCSL swipe through fast, or is it going to be the Vikings to strike? Oh, it's going to miss by the corner. Millimeters away from that line. He's going to connect instead. And this is the silver scrapes of the North Regional Finals that we were looking for, Evan.
Still description. This is going to a best of 7 final. Match point for both of them. Stella able to scrape that up, as you said, in the last second, where it all counted and the complete exact rhythm. Open shot for Stellars! You should be like putting it together. It worked well as a team, but as soon as I'm talking about team cohesion, the sniper, the known man, the back corner, the open goal is showing that these Shaq and Kobe teams doesn't matter when you have the vision, Skilton.
I remember in the last minute of the game, they had an attack, and all of them were up, and it was on the goal line. And if it weren't for Alex, it would have been 2-2, and who knows what would have happened then.
Oh, and over Sellers gets the tap, and Beta's keeping it up. They're looking for a goal, and Rise is going to keep it in the corner. It's not over just yet, but there's the choke. Alphax keeps us alive, but Vikings are going to finally prevail in this Silver Scrapes run.
How would I feel winning? Words can't describe it. Just that good.
Unreal. We're the underdogs. We've been the underdogs in this whole bracket the whole way. And we've shown why underdogs come through.
But it's just incredible.
I want to take a second to respect that pinch goal as well. I don't remember what game it was because it was too nerve-wracking. Can't remember game 4. But oh my, perfectly aligned. The communications through were perfect. And I think that was the game-changing moment for us. Because if my memory serves me right, that was game 4. When we were 2-1 down in the series, and that moment changed everything for us.
The pinch goal was, I wasn't even involved in it, but I just looked at it happen and I was out of my seat. That was incredible. That's my team right there. Teamwork. It's the best teamwork I think we've ever had. You know, one of the passing plays we hit, I'm not sure which match it was just one of the most beautiful passing plays ever.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm incredibly proud of the team. It's been a long slog, and we in many matches have felt behind. We felt like the underdog. But absolute credit to them. And I just want to give a real shout out to everyone on that team, because we're not a team that's built around one particular person, or we're not a team built around one particular play style. We adapt, we change, we bond review, we constantly adapt. I want to give a big shout out to Connor, who's a coach, and he will define himself as a psychological coach. And his influence on the team has been absolutely extraordinary. And every single one of the players deserve a massive credit. And in moments like this is when we reflect as not only as a team but as a college to look at what esports is and what it is at its core. So we have esports application, and we have esports as an actual identity, as a competitive sport. And these are moments I'm incredibly proud to work at your college. I'm incredibly proud to work with the students that I work with every day. And yeah, now we go to land, we go to Sunderland. Really excited. And now we've got nothing to lose. Again, we go there, we're the underdogs again. But we go there with great spirit. We always play in great spirit. Thankful for the opportunity of the British Esports and your college, obviously, that are going to put us there. I just want to give a massive shout out to every single one of those Rocket League team players and coaches and analysts. We won't be here without them, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds.
Is it on? Is it not? Well, it is. Welcome, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Pril Detergent, otherwise known as Yeet Shansoy. And this is it. This, today, is where it's at. The entire city of York is behind us in this one fixture against South Staffordshire College Serpents, SSC Serpents. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We've worked to this point for the entirety of this season. SSC Serpents are the only team who faltered us to this date this season. It's just all about rebound. It's just all about getting that in, getting the goals in, playing scrappy if we have to. I mean, anything really. But we will not stand down. Last year in the Northern Grand Finals, we were the underdogs. Are we still the underdogs? That's up for debate. Debate, rather. But one thing's for sure, We are meant to be here. And so are SSC Serpents. They've cruised their way through the upper finals of this bracket. They've gone through the knockouts much more easier than us. But one thing they don't have is map experience. We have more map experience than them. And what we're looking for is to get that win. As you can see on the screen here, it's the final. It's the North double elimination grand final. As you saw at the start of the stream, we were there last season. You know, we were in the Sunderland LAN final. We went past... I forgot what the opponent was. Anyway, we went past it and we won the Northern Grand Finals. We are the defending champion in the North in terms of Rocket League National. Can we defend the champion? Can we defend the title? It all depends. It all depends on today. We worked hard. So has Serpents. But it is all about control, all about commitment, and all about courage today. For the last time this season, as I said at the beginning, at the start of the stream, I am your host, Bro Detergent, otherwise known as Yi Chansoy, and I have been delighted to cast more than 20 games this season, ranging from Rocket League to Overwatch to Valorant, in terms of York Vikings. Hopefully that shall continue next season. No promises yet. But the team is going to give it all. I'm going to give my all. And damn right Serpents are too. The roots of Yggdrasil is within us. We are awaiting to conquer. And nothing more. Believe. Believe, ladies and gents. Believe. Our roster is ready. It is the Wonder Kid Sellers, the Demo Alphax, and the 50 monster Tyler himself. But is the Serpents ready? We don't know yet. We shall see. We shall see if we're ready even. So the even playing ground, I call it. But one thing's for sure. Each team is very, very delighted, excited, and committed to pass this particular fixture. It's all about excellence at this point. It's about putting your 150% into the controller. And the controller speaking it for itself from then on. We've come a long way this season. We've come a long way. Before we go into the fixture in a couple of minutes, I would just like to say a massive thanks to every single person who followed us this season. Whether you were in York College, whether you were out of York College, whether if you were not even affiliated with York in any sort of shape or way. I thank you as the host and shoutcaster for York Vikings for the 25-26 season. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's make this a nice last one in this channel. If all things go well, I shall be back for September. But this is Rocket League, as they say. Are we going to have such a moment? We shall see. As I said in the beginning, I'm going to give it my all. Yeah. It's all about excellence. One thing's for sure. It's going to be a feisty one. I am predicting it's going to go to Game 7. I think it's going to be nitty-gritty. Each team, each player showing their 150%. It is the way to be. players are loading in. The players are loading in. We are on the blue side. I think. Yes, we are. Tyler, Alphax, 2-6 Sellers on the Deception side as before, as always has been. Aiden, Ash, and Snowy on the orange side for the SSC Serpents. First kickoff. Here we go between Sellers and Snowy. Aiden takes it to the left-hand side. Alphax 2-6 already 15 it across. That was usually Tyler's showing, taking a bit slow from the right-hand side corner into the bounce of Sellers. Yes! Beautiful start from Sellers, 11 seconds in. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Perfect shot, left no space. Left absolutely no space. It's all about momentum in Rocket League, folks. It's all about momentum. Onwards we go now with the second kickoff. Alphax 2-6 almost getting it from Ash. Slowly now moving it across. Bit of a dangerous one for this one. Sellers getting it across to Tyler. Ash there first from the SSC Serpent side. Sellers already getting stuck in. Again, getting that 50 almost. Bit of a miscommunication maybe. Now leaving it to Alphax with 0 boost. Bit of a trump one at that. Feisty one. Snowy now without boosts. Takes a bump across. First demo coming in from the demo himself. Alphax 2-6 already. Great flick. Snowy does not get flicked twice. Aiden pushing it across from the right hand side. Bit of a double showing. Yeah, that's just not what we want there. See this again. Aiden and Ash building a perfect momentum to counter. Sellers and that Alphax. Alphax almost had the 50 to be fair, but I did say it was going to be feisty, didn't I? I did say it was going to be feisty. Third kickoff commencing. Tyler, great one at that. Ash now up in the air. Alphax 2-6 trying to 50 it across. 51 to himself. Tyler gets it across now. Sellers with a counter attack already. Almost reading the bounce off of it from Snowy's defense. Great 50 all across the board from Sellers once again. Maybe trying to pass it back to his teammates, but not to be in that particular attack. Sellers has time to shine once again from that save. That was a bit too close for comfort. I can't even think of any words to discourage the attack from Serpents. Now Alphax almost having that reaction. Shot to Sellers. Tyler always in the defense. The 50 monster defense champion. The flip reset going into it. Scaring the Serpents a little. The snake is going down. Coiling its tail back. So for the helmet of the Vikings, the Horns himself to catch it on as a feisty one. I know it said feisty a couple of times. The third one to strike. Oh my word, the Alphax 2-6 defense champion himself. I know I said Tyler was, but geez, Alphax already showing his courage in the first game. Still 1-1. Third shot, 3 shots back to back to back into the York Vikings goal. Not to be for Serpents thus far. First half already done with a 1-0 showing. The Tyler's reaction to save maybe, but Snowy's counter makes it easy. Aiden has a shot. Sellers has a defense. Alphax 2-6 read that, but it was way too late. As Serpents make it 2-1 to them. They were expecting Aiden to be shooting straight towards the goal, but obviously didn't happen in that circumstance, did it? On we go with a fourth. Straight onto Tyler, full boost. Maybe passing it on to Sellers! Make that maybe a 100% confirmation, making it 2-2. Aiden just did not have the balance to keep its car. And it was an own goal to the sides. The first half on the dots, 2-2. Fifth kickoff now commencing. Sellers has no boost, so leaves it for Aiden from the Serpent side to push it across Tyler, even without boost. Great 50, my friend. Sellers gets it away now. Control for Serpents. Or is it? Or is it, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe it is. Bit of an interesting show from Alphax 2-6 on the defense there. Leaves it off for Tyler to boom it across. Aiden passes it to its teammate. Alphax 2-6 in the weird side of it. Great wall and a corner paint rather. And that from Sellers. Pass from Alphax 2-6 to Sellers now. Snowy just being a nuisance at this rate. Close but no cigar. Great demo from Tyler. get the entire team on there. Back of the field. Almost a ground pitch from Tyler. Aiden with no boost. Saves it across. Bit of a dangerous situation now for Serpents. So now we get it across to Sellers. We'll hopefully keep the back line busy. A lot to say about Tyler. Great save. Gets that Savior badge. An excellent pace. Weird stuff is happening. As you can see. No counter-attacks or attacks in that little 5-second window. I don't even know how to even compensate that. It's a bit of a... Okay, interesting. Both teams just kind of gave up in the last 10 seconds, it seems. Less than a minute remains now. Still 2-0 for the first game here, ladies and gentlemen. I love saying that word. It's such a good filler word. You have to commemorate who came up with that back in the olden times. Nothing about the olden times is going to be enough for this one, though. Sellers takes it across patiently. Booms it for Snowy to dance it through like a seal. Not enough. Tyler saves it once again. Less than 30 seconds remain. Over Breezy / Musty from Sellers. With that boost. Not do too much as Aiden is waiting for it. Alphax 36. 50 is it weirdly enough to where both teams don't even answer for it. Tyler in a dangerous position now. Ash took it way too well. Ash took it way too well. Even with the demo coming onto Snowy there, Tyler just had to go for the air there. Had no space to cover that one. 3-2 to Serpents. 14 seconds remaining for the first game here. Sixth kickoff commencing autoplay for first demo from the Serpent side from Ash, getting demoed in the process by Sellers. Sellers a shot almost reaching the crossbar and the goal itself. But now Aiden with a counter attack. Ash could potentially answer for this one to make it sealed for the first game. That demo from kickoff definitely answered the prayers for Serpents thus far. No time to play for York Vikings, so just going to play it through and let Serpents take the first game here. I did say it was going to be feisty. I did say. First game's always a warm-up game. Always a warm-up game. No matter who the opponent is. It can change from then on. Always can change from then on. First game to Serpents. Almost joined their team. That would have been funny. Almost did. Just need to be wary of the demo-heavy attack that Serpents has definitely shown so far. Especially in that last 14 seconds when they secure the third goal thanks to Ash. But it is all about the second game. This is where the actual talents shine through. Alphax 2-6 almost having that flip reset from Snowy. Changing to the Fennec, I see. I think he was playing with the Octane, if I saw correctly. Might have not. You never know. Interesting spot from Alphax. Ash takes it up wall. Great 50 from Tyler. Sellers maybe can answer for that. Great 50 from him as well. Or for Alphax to play. Minimal boost to shine through. Ash tries to stop it mid-air. Tyler there to answer for it. Bit of a poor showing. And now all for Sellers to shine from the ceiling. Bounce. Great demo for coming in from Tyler as well. But just too slow from Sellers to connect with the goal of the Serpents. Too slow of a shot from Alphax 26 to counterbalance it as well. And it is all going to be very bit dangerous on the York Vikings goal here. Great flick from Sellers. Pushes the ceiling of Snowy's attack. Potentially leaves it for his teammates. Great 50 this time from Alphax. Great 50 again from Alphax. Lovely to see. Do too much from there in terms of not having boost. Tyler tried his best in that particular one. Great demos through and through though. I have to respect it. Seems that the demo, or the, what's it called? The Explosion Master has been fulfilled by Tyler, and whilst I'm waffling, Sellers just goes in there, full attack, like that full attack mode on FIFA, and just pelts it through to the Serpents side. What a powerful goal that is. 1-0 to York Vikings. Onwards we go now with the second kickoff. Potentially on the Tyler side of things. Maybe from off from the backboard. Too high for a double tap, my friend. Sellers, but now controls it for himself from the right-hand side. Makes a flip reset and catches them out! Oh my word! The double fake! This is the Sellers we know and love. This is how he shines through. Just leave the ball to him and he'll do the rest of the work. My God. 2-0 for your Vikings. Standard kickoff. Aiden going for a shot of himself. 3 people in the York Vikings goal is unfortunate for it. Alphax trying to push through now, but Sellers in a bit of a timely manner. On the defense side of things, passing it on to Tyler maybe. Just too slow. Too slow for that one, my friend. Alphax 36 now getting boost. Moving for the 3rd touch, the triple attack. Defense combo coming in from Alphax 206, but now it's for Sellers. It's time to shine, fakes it through. Ash gets there eventually to save it. Excuse me. Good attack from Ash. Watch out for Snowy. Maybe potentially to Aiden, but great 50 from Ash, to be fair. For Alphax and Tyler. I was about to say maybe that there could be a 1-2-3 combo showing here, but Sellers decides to push back and let it swing its course. Sealing him out. Still on the attack mode here. Almost Sellers. You have to give credit to the reaction attempts, man. Honestly. Tyler still pushing through, even without boost. Mustying it across from the right-hand side. It's just been a nuisance. You love to see it. You love to see it. Against a team like Serpents, you just have to be scrappy. You just have to be scrappy, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes left. Serpents gets their first goal for game 2. Interesting showing from Alphax. For the defense, and Sellers was not there in time. Interesting kickoff on the left-hand side for the 4th one. All in control of Ash from the Serpent side. Tyler go for a monumental pre-jump. Unfortunately, not there enough. A bit less speedy than what we usually encounter. Snowy now pushing it through. Aiden almost getting that 2nd touch into goal. Aiden now put a bit of an interesting attack. His teammate Ash. Now Snow from the defense pushing it through. Or trying to. Sellers being in the way as always. Dangerous showing in terms of defense for Tyler and Alphax. Sellers has to boom it across, maybe to Alphax. Even without boost, can he make a miracle happen from the right-hand side corner? Not enough. Not enough power. Trying all these tactics now. I don't know if it's the perfect time to do it or not. A bit of a miscommunication from there from Tyler and Sellers. And that is unfortunately just a boom from the crossbar, touching the ground as the goal scorer Ash makes it 2-all once again. Alphax read it. It's not fast enough. Less than a minute remains in the 2nd game here, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a 2-all showing once again. Hopefully it won't repeat itself. That was a bit too slow for Serpents to save! Sellers out of nowhere, makes it 3-2. My word, Snowy's clear turned out to be the nightmare for Serpents. As a quick rebound from Sellers, as always. Oh my God, the MVP showing from Sellers is immense at this rate. Picking up nearly all the points for his team and getting double demoed in the kickoff I saw, I think. Interesting kickoff to capture. A bit dangerous now for York Vikings. Or is it? Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I think a bit too few words for my liking as well, but less than 30 seconds remaining. All about getting that 2nd game through. Crossbar hit. Aiden almost gets it through. Ash maybe potentially with the double tap. Sellers has to look out for it, and that he does. All without boost now. Tyler just has to press all buttons to get that across. Alphax 206 had to go for that one as well. Sellers almost getting demoed in the process. Maybe potentially going for an attack now. The boost. The boom I meant to say. Last second. The 50 across almost made it through, but that was a bit too dangerous. to see 1-1 altogether. It's very scrappy. Very, very scrappy here. Alphax and Tyler not woken up yet. Sellers doing all the work. It's working. Somewhat, you could say. But Serpents, as a team as a whole, they're very, very far ahead in terms of their composition, in terms of their strategies. I don't like to point out the points all the time, but when there is a clear showing, there is a clear showing. And I hope Alphax 206 and Tyler are in knowing of that. I know they can do better because they have the ability to. That's about it. It's just all about excellence, as I said in the intro, as we go into game 3 of 7. First to 4. First kickoff now. Great 50 from Tyler to start things off. I think he's locked in now, pushing it through and through. Alphax 206 to Sellers, almost have the shot. Sellers, you have that shot every single time, brother. He's only human after all, he's not a robot. He would have been banned by AAC. Now dangerous showing for... Oh my word! Oy. Spoke it into existence. Maybe that is the first true commentator curse of tonight. It had to happen. It absolutely had to happen. I mean, can't be a York Viking string without cruel detergent making it a curse onto York Vikings. It can't. 1-0 to Serpents. Sellers almost had that save, by the way. Just didn't have the angle right, which happens. To the best of us. Aiden now pushing through from the right hand side corner. Tyler getting in that demo onto Snowy. Snowy with the boom himself. Saved by Sellers. Sellers now moving it across in great haste. Ash with an interesting play, potentially to his own half. But with a demo as well. It's all been sent to the cross. Tyler just not having the courage to read that through. Not having the courage. Just not having the boost. Having the boost does Alphax as well. Almost a double tap. So makes a save away for the second time as well, just as I'm speaking it through. Interesting attack from Alphax, almost bumping it from Snow, but through the Musty, getting it bumped to Sellers from Ash as well. You have to rate it. Let's see this again. Alphax 206 almost reading that. Well, you did read that. Snow with a Musty. Ash goes in for the bump to Sellers. When you can stop Sellers, that is it. That is it. Need to look out. Need to look out. Still time to play for game 3 here. Bit of an accidental bump coming in from the Serpent side on the start of kickoff. Now Alphax 206 maybe passing it on to Sellers. Too wide of an angle for any player, even Zen, in that particular angle to push through. Speaking of angles, Ash almost had that beautifully, but now all for Snowy to dance it across. Almost flicks it through, but Sellers, my word, that is a scrappy one to save it across, eh? Tyler getting that demo and Snowy getting the counter demo onto Tyler as we speak. Ash now in control of the ball, but not for long. Sellers gets it boomed across. Boomed across. But Aiden to control Snowy in the party as well. Tyler has the circumstance. What am I thinking? Tyler has the circumstance from that shot that Sellers would have shot, maybe. Up from the wall. Alphax 6 is the one to control that one through, but commentator curse strikes again, eh? As soon as I say it. As soon as I say it, he gets the control. First half already done. It is 2-0 showing to Serpents. As things stand, they're going to be 2-1 ahead in the Northern Grand Finals. As you might remember from last season, the 24-25 Rocket League National season, I completely forgot who we were up against, but I do remember that we were in a scrappy fixture. I do remember that. Great attack showing from Snow, but maybe all for Sellers to plow it across. It's too much of a defense. In terms of just abundance of cars in the goal. That's just it, to be honest with you. Ash aiming for the bump across to Sellers once again, but it's the Sellers show we're talking about here. Almost getting that double tap through all for Alphax 206. But maybe Tyler now to control. That is all for Sellers, but maybe it's not. It's too fast. Too fast of a goal from Aiden. Tyler, without knowing, accidentally passed it. Made it use himself as a golf tee. For that one famous free kick from Sergio Busquets, I believe. No, I wasn't. It wasn't. It was a German player to Tony Kroos. Since I'm waffling, yeah, score a goal, why not? I'm absolutely waffling. I think I should just waffle 24/7. I don't think I should take this as seriously as I should. Because, as you saw there, Snowy, even with full boost, cannot get it across from Alfax's goal. First tonight from Alfax. 1-3, still to Serpents. Up in the air in a weird manner. From the 5th kickoff, Alfax had no boost to cover the grounds for that one, but maybe Sellers does. He might. Great bump from him as well. Tyler now pushing it across top bins of left corner. Getting saved by Snowy. Ash now moving it across. Alfax to a 6 in the showing. Tyler gets it boomed for a counter-attack. 1 minute 10 remains. It's all about your Vikings getting another goal in the next 30 seconds to potentially secure this round, but potentially not. Man, my commentator curses on a heater tonight. Absolute heater. As your Vikings are demoed through and through. And this is all but a 2-1 overall showing, 4-1 in this match for Serpents. It's all about consolidation from York Vikings in this particular match. Less than a minute remains. Never covers that easily. Sellers from the left-hand side corner just getting attacked through and through. Maybe the pogo bounce. Leaving it on to Tyler, but Snowy just controls it gracefully. And booms it across as well, which Alfax did evidently not see. Ash with a slow shot. Should be easy for Tyler to save it, and that he does. But another dangerous opportunity coming in from Aiden. A double shadow defense from Sellers and Tyler. Thankfully, doesn't risk that one. The redirect of dreams did not happen for that particular shot for Serpents. But it was all for a solo. Maybe a double showing from Ash and Snowy. I was about to say, Alfax 2-6 in a demo on the latter. 10 seconds remain, and then it's all a 2-1 showing, as I said earlier. No matter what happens in the next 4 seconds. Good save from Alfax. Good save from Sellers as well, getting that Saviour badge that he knows and loves. But it is a 2-1 overall to Serpents. Rule of tonight is, I think, if I just waffle my way about something that is relatively irrelevant, we score. So I'm going to talk about Forza Horizon 6. I think Forza Horizon 6 is one of the best Forzas ever released, from my limited knowledge of Forza. I enjoyed 4, did not enjoy 5 that much, but I think 6 is the best one out so far. I've enjoyed it. Well, not enjoyed it too much thanks to Xbox app's horrendous programming. But we shall have to wait and see. It doesn't work. It does not work. My waffling does not work. Tried and tested by yours truly. It does not work. It almost worked. I did see the post. But let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming, eh? 1-0 for Serpents in the first 21 seconds of Game 4. Double demo. But it is all too wrong for the objectives of Serpents as Tyler takes it on an easy route. Maybe this is the way that things should be done, eh? Let them focus on the demos and let the sole player that is remaining, Tyler in this case, score it for your Vikings 1-0. Interesting showing so far from both teams. Dangerous one once again. Still dangerous. 50 monster Tyler responds to it nicely. Bit of a flick maybe from Tyler. The ground one, definitely, but I saw Sellers to... I was so convinced, you know. I was very convinced. That's a great counter-attack that was overshadowed by Tyler, almost getting the mustard, but ball too low, my friend. Great attack once again from Snowy and Ash, making it a 1-2 combo. We should have to absolutely look out for those. I see what your Vikings trying to do here. I see what we're trying to do. We're trying to, you know, fake, but not fake. I don't think it's working so far for Serpents because they have all grounds covered in terms of York Vikings' attempts so far. To counter from Alfax's shot attempt. Great fake at that. Whether it was intended or not from Alfax there. Goes to push through. Aiden up from the wall. Passing it on to Ash, maybe to himself, but Snow was there to absolutely see it through. But Sellers in the right position, takes advantage of it, does not let it slide, does not let it by, and we take the lead for game 4. 2 open nets given away by Serpents is definitely something to look out for. Are they capitulating on purpose? Are they capitulating not on purpose? I couldn't find the word, so that will make do. That will absolutely make do. That will not make do, though. That will not make do. Let's see this again, because I was not focusing. I'll be real. Snake pushed it onto Tyler. Tyler has to push it onto Alfax, but Aiden's reaction too fast, and Sellers is then a bit too slow for the York Vikings fan base's liking. I have to scrap together some sort of a notion there. 2-all in game 4. To play for from that Snowy attack. But this one, there is... What is happening with my curse, man? What is happening? I swear. Ash with a ceiling bounce and Snow from a near the impossible angle. Sure. 3-2 to Serpents. 3 minutes to go, so there is a lot of time for either team to screw this up and the opposing to conquer. All for Sellers to shine. Maybe from the double tap. The angle! From 0 to hero. The Sellers show is on and on fire. Maybe it was an own goal, but my word, what a way to make it 3-all, eh? 7th kickoff for game 4. Seems like the Sellers mode is on. Serpents mode, however, is still on, and it has been this entire time. Baxter 6 trying to make something out of it, getting demoed in the process. Sellers now getting it over to Snowy, trying to put a stop to it from that. Oh my word, what a backboard pass and a centre attempt. Getting bumped in the process from Tyler's attempt as well in terms of the shot. Sellers almost having that 50, bit too dangerous. A boostless Tyler, the only one surviving there. A trade demo, first one for tonight, coming in between Aiden and Alfax. The right hand side, crossbar post, corner. Making our wishes come true in that particular Serpent shot. Now for a counter attack with Sellers this time around. A fake one at that. Tyler now bumping Aiden through, and Tyler with a shabby goal. My God. My God. Was not expecting that in the slightest. Aiden wasn't as well. Super Tyler making it 4-3 for game 4. Almost a go now with the 8th kickoff. Got to control. Aiden smelling that 50 from Tyler, bumping him instead. But now Sellers through to the pinch. Uneventful so far. 1 minute 40 remaining. This is a bit too dangerous. Aiden doesn't reach for it. The lack of boost definitely diminished that one attack, but a second attack on the way immediately. Like that. Snappy gameplay coming in from Serpents. Look at that. Third attack and a 4th one at that. Off from backboard. This is a bit too dangerous. Great save from, I think it was Alfax. Good job. Sellers gets in, clicked in the process. All for Aiden to show across. Alfax and Tyler scrambling for options. Bit too dangerous in the York Vikings field. Minute remains. Tyler getting that demo across. Great save from Sellers. Tyler now pushing it onto Sellers' corner, changing wings. Lovely to see. Ash without boost. Getting across, but maybe Sellers will have the chance to read this one through. Bit too jammy of an angle. Too tight of an angle even for him. From that particular angle. Yeah. Yeah, don't say that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alphax 2-6 scaring all of us. New York Vikings corner here. Ash pushing it away to the right hand side corner. So is Alphax 2-6. Aiden is there first, but onto the Sellers. Tires. Play was going to control that one. Another trade demo coming in from Alphax, this time to Ash. And the angle of Dreams almost being answered by Tyler. Alphax 2-6 continuing the diminishing results for Serpents so far, but this is a bit too dangerous for my liking here. 1-2-3 combos searing through. The double defense definitely helping it across for this scoreline here. Oh my word, and my voice is cracking already. That makes it 2-2 with a handicap of 1 again for your Vikings to equalize overall. My God. My God. So all Sellers' gameplay in the York Vikings. Serpents are still a bit too calm and controlled for my liking. But it is even. It is even. 2 more games to go for both teams. We are waiting for the York Vikings to get readied up. I believe we are through. 2. Oh my God, my voice is already cracking, bro. Should have some water. Never mind. Game 5. Game 5 is all even. 2-2 overall. Almost, if that second touch from Sellers was not diminishing enough, that would have been what a certain way to start Game 5 there. First demo coming in from the demo himself, Alphax 2-6, the executioner of York Vikings. Tyler now moving it across. A bump coming in from Aiden to stop the attack. Oh my God, excuse me. Pickups through from me. Tyler taking the soft approach in that particular attack. Snow is definitely not, to say that at the very least. Alphax 2-6 getting that demo again. Tyler responds with his woes. All too familiar, this attack for Sellers and of course for Serpents. Have to find a way to stop this one. And that he does from Ash. Bit of a ping pong battle starting already, or is it? Have I cursed it enough? The sense showing from the crossbar. I couldn't even muster up the words to calculate that one through and give it the hype that it deservedly needs. From Alphax's left-hand side center to Sellers' shot. Love to see it. Love to see it from Sellers and co. 1-0 for York Vikings. 4 minutes to go. Aiden with a strong attack from kickoff to start things off. A bit too bleak so far. Still dangerous. Sellers tries to get it away, but Ash is definitely first there to respond. It's a great bump from Tyler to diminish that one through. Aiden to Snowy though. To backboard. Tyler answers. Bumped in the process. It's time to shine here. Alphax 2-6 finally gets that 50. A trade demo this time coming in from Tyler and Snowy in the background. Whilst Ash is trying to get the ball away. Sellers waiting patiently for the perfect time to attack there. Definitely got the hang of it. Getting it across 2. But maybe a Tyler showing. Maybe an Alphax 2-6 showing, but from the right-hand side. We're waiting for a Sellers. Maybe not. Snowy now gets it across. Sellers is there. There we go. taking the space efficiently. It's all about parking the bus here, in my opinion. It's all about being patient, calm, controlled, concise, committed. Oh my word. I couldn't even imagine if that went and connected with that Sellers, that particular boom from Alphax. Sellers now booming it across himself from the ceiling. Alphax 2-6, if he only didn't get bumped, that would have been a 2-0 showing. Great bumping strategies coming in from the Serpents. That was a bit too slow of a shot, my friend Ash. A bit too easy for Sellers to control that one through. Now Tyler from the back. Not back, oh Jesus Christ, the wall. The wall. That's it, the wall. Great bump from Alphax from the behind. Sellers getting punished for his crimes for Serpent's side. Bit too easy for Snowy. Let's see this again. Off from backboard. As soon as Sellers gets demoed, is unequivocally a goal. Alphax 2-6 had the squishy in mind, but wrong angle, my friend. Wrong angle. Less than 2 minutes to play here. And it is 1-0. Sellers now air dribbling like a boss. Getting countered immediately. Great bump from Sellers. From Sellers. That was Alphax. I can't read. My word, what a save from Alphax. Still dangerous. Snowy no line, Snowy on the line. Alphax 2-6 getting in from the bump again. Sellers a bit too attacky in my opinion, but gets across nicely to the old Vikings goal. Still a bit dangerous to muster up. Understandably, what am I saying, man? Anyway, Sellers now booming it across. Alphax waiting for that one to go through. The 1-2-3 of dreams, unfortunately getting swayed away by Snowy in the last second. That was a great strategy, possibly the best attack I've ever seen from York Vikings. Calm and controlled and strategized. But for Tyler to show it through a bit too fast, for Sellers is like an Alphax 2-6, doesn't have the angle to speak for it. Sellers now getting bullied in the bully corner. Still a bit too dangerous. Oh my word, you have to look at, you have to be careful. Look at it in him. You have to be careful. Less than 30 seconds to show for game 5, and there's a 1-0 fixture or round so far, and it is jammy as ever. And the attacking side of York Vikings shining through then. To Serpents is more attacking. It is definitely a sight to see. Less than 10. Could go to overtime here. I don't know if we're lucky or not in overtime. That was a bit too jammy for my own accord. Taylor's trying to keep it up. Alphax 2-6. I'm managing to keep it up. Tyler with a full boost. Not the bounce he needs or he wants. From the right-hand side corner once again. Now this is a bit too dangerous. But Alphax makes it touch the ground. Great save. Great save. Overtime for game 5. All to play for. Aiden now pushing it across. Bit too dangerous again. You have to stop letting Serpents have attacks like that. Great boom from Tyler, and almost a very nice shot coming in from Sellers. Great bump from Alphax. Aiden to control this one through. Take your time, Tyler. Take your time. It's all about patience. Great bump from Sellers. Still on attack from Alphax 2-6, trying to find that jammy corner. But unfortunately not, and Sellers doesn't even have the save for that one. As Tyler is getting diminished by the game, I think. Oh, I just didn't have the angle. Game 5 in overtime. Unfortunately goes to SSC Serpents. They're on match point. They're on match point. We have to pull every single string out now. Control is the essence of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. Control is the essence of the game. It's all about, as I said, it's all about excellence. It's all about pushing the 150%. Should have been from the get-go, but it is also important now. Can we see another Sellers first 10 seconds goal? That we can. Can happen, has happened, will happen until the end of time. See, this time, me waffling worked. It was still about the game, but it worked. I love when Sellers gets these early goals in. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Great bump from kickoff, to be fair, from the Serpents side. Aiden and Snowy now pushing it across. Even with the double touch and the Ash pushing it across. Aiden being there in the process. My word, what an attack from Serpents. Great shot from... Oh my word! I thought we had that. I thought we had that. Unfortunately for Tyler, he did not have that. Ash's great boom from right-hand side is the equaliser for Serpents in the first 35 seconds. Reminder, this is match point. This is match point here. Great shot again from Snowy. But maybe for the Sellers double. Almost. Double commitment from the Serpents goal. Off from the ceiling now goes Snowy. Almost having the ground pinch there. Bit of a flip fake showing. And a Sellers backdrop into goal from the hands of Tyler. Starting from his attack, Aiden getting flicked onwards, and the pinch, that was accidental or not, does not matter. Coming in from Tyler and the Serpent play, I think it was Snowy, to the hands or the backside of Sellers to make it 2-1. Great fake from Alphax to a 6. Doesn't matter if it was intended or not. It's a little bit too dangerous for my liking here. I know I said that a lot, but it is genuine. It genuinely is. After that Ash goal, not being able to save by Tyler, is all to play for. You have to be careful. Snowy getting the first demo against Tyler in games 6, going on an absolute executioner spree for the entire team of Vikings. And the 1-2 being too strong, but Alphax 2-6 just being in the nick of time for that one, but not for that one, as he again carefully bumped, cautiously bumped. Too strategized they are. 2-2 once again. This script is insane. Your Vikings go ahead. 2-0 up in the first, 20 seconds or so. 2-1, maybe a 1-1, 2-1, and then a 2-2. And it is all hands on deck after that. Or maybe a 3-2, that could also happen. Ash hat trick. Let's see this again. No, with all of his last boost. Aiden pushing it as well, and Ash just gets it. Beautiful angle, to be fair to him. 3-2 for Serpents. As things stand, unfortunately we are out. For Alphax to show his courage now, though, more than ever. 3 minutes to play. There is still a lot of time to play, especially like that. Great shot from Tyler, but all grounds covered in the SSC Serpents goal. Then, and the attack showing off as well. Full boost Sellers, you can't stop him though. Almost a pinch of dreams coming in from the right hand wall side, and Alphax 2-6 gets that tap in that he likes to do to make it 3-3 once again. Knew it was a goal from the get-go. You just know it sometimes. You just can see it. Ay. Tyler to play it through now. Oh my word. I don't think that's called a psycho. That's not a psycho. That's just a double tapping ball. Ash now moving it across. Oh my word, I thought he was going to have that. Every single time I think the Vikings player will have that through. Because that shot was immaculate. But then Ash, with all of his might, Alphax just going for a simple flip. And Tyler getting bumped by the goal scorer is, Serpent's behaviour at this point. Off from kickoff with strong attack from Serpents once again. This time, Sellers gets it across nicely. not making the same mistake ever again. Alphax 206 getting demoed in the process. First half done. As things stand, they are going through to the LAN final in Sunderland. What I mean by they is obviously SSC Serpents, as we do represent the Alt Vikings. So if that was too apparent or not, I thought that was going to be an open net, but Ash spawned way too quickly for that one. Great angle showing from, I believe it was Alphax, for the Alt Vikings then. Sellers and Alphax and Co moving through, all trying for Tyler to now attack. Ash getting it by its teeth, by the skin of his teeth. Getting demoed for his crimes. That crime's being saves. 1 minute 32. See here, Sellers getting inundated by the post. Alphax 2-6 having to push it through. A bit too high for Tyler and his liking. Sellers will push once again. Aiden almost losing control of it. Over Tyler to play with a double tap of dreams. It's still not going in. It's still not going in. What just happened? What just happened? After that double. That's just not what we want here. Oh my word. Maybe the redemption arc almost from Tyler. Oh my god, I was so convinced. No, I said I was so convinced of all of the goals that happened tonight. That almost did happen tonight rather, but that was it. That could have been the decider. Could have been the decider, but it is still an open net, and Sellers doesn't miss that one. We get what we deserve. 36 seconds to go, and it is evens once again. Onwards we go now with a 9th kickoff, potentially the last one for Game 6. Almost another open net expenditure being wasted. But almost being wasted. That is great save from Sellers. Still dangerous, man. Serpents attack is just way too high octane for us. It is just what it is. Aiden from ceiling leaves it for his teammate, but maybe a mistake. Maybe a mistake it is. We're going to Game 7 potentially. Oh my word. Oh my word. What a mistake by the Serpents players. Ash having the worst angle. And it's going to be a 5-4 showing for your Vikings rather. 9 seconds to keep this up. And we go to Game 7. As I said at the beginning of the stream, please do not commentator curse me. Snowy putting it through a bit too far of an angle for Serpents to like, and we are going to Game 7. We absolutely are. What a way to go through to Game 7. You know, Game 2-2, when it was Game 2-2, I said we're even again. But now it's the time to play. Now it's the time to play it through. Now it's to make it 200% of everything we've got to secure this final once and for all. We are the defending champions after all. We have the mentality to go for it from Sellers and Alphax last year. And the 50 monster himself, Tyler, putting all of his might into the defense. 3 assists as well. Such a playmaker. And Sellers, you know, nothing more to say. You've watched him all this season. He's been pushed around, demoed around, but he does not stop. He does not stop. Being 3-4 down in the last minute to 5-4. And for it to go to Game 7. I don't even want to speak about the odds. But it is also important. The last game for the season. Game crashed. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We can watch Snowy fight with bots. This is, attention, this is not real. Attention, attention, attention. We are not a bot team. This is not real, this is not real, this is not real. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties. You know, I was expecting it. I was expecting it there to be some sort of technical difficulty. It wouldn't be one. It would not be a York Viking stream without one. It would not be a York Viking stream without one. Let me just say that. Let me just say that there. Hopefully they don't forget me. They haven't. They have not. As I was so rudely interrupted, technical difficulties have reminisced, and this is all to play for. Game 7. Ash now showing his true might again in the first attack, getting postponed by Tyler's save. Taking it back, it seems, but the Sellers bounce is also not what you want for Serpents. Sellers scores in the first 20 seconds once again. That is the Sellers we love and like to watch. Jesus. Scrambling all of my words here. All to play for. Ash now attacking it through. Tyler from the backboard, saving it across. Tyler once again getting that through. Thank God for that. And the third one at that. Oh my word, what an attack from Tyler. Now Sellers, he doesn't have any boost, but it is going to be detrimental. Alphax 206 having to get that 50 through. Tyler gets it across to Sellers. Maybe not. That might be the first miss from Sellers. I don't know if it was actually intentional or not. Made it very, very dangerous for your Vikings. Now Ash without boost. He got his boost actually, just as I was saying it. I was going to say it could have been too dangerous for Serpents this time. But the counter-attack power from Serpents is an all-time high. And so is ours! The open net mistakes of Serpents is the downfall for the Snake. As Sellers finds the opening and pouts it through. 2-0 for York Vikings. It's just all about control, all about commitment. Think of the whole season, lads. What we've gone through, what we've done so far. Off from the backboard now, almost for Sellers' time to shine then. Tyler gets the demo onto Aiden. Alphax 206 getting bumped in the process. Should be an easy save, and that it is. But watch out for that second attack. Alphax 206 having to pre-jump that. Tyler in the background being the savior. But now all for Sellers to be the pouncing one. Alphax 206 and Sellers going for a bit of a miscommunication, but Tyler actually being the one to control it through. A good double tap opportunity center rather from the left hand side. Maybe he reads this one through, and that he does, but getting bumped in the process from the Serpents player. A divisive attack coming in from Serpents now. But it is also exciting. Oh, so exciting. Aiden now attacking it through. A bit too high for its liking, and his teammates as well. Snowy getting punched away by Sellers. Aiden having the full boost, should be in control of that. Tyler now leaving it for Alphax 206. Takes it slow and steady, but a bit too slow for my liking here. Another open net opportunity. Alphax 206 rescinding that, unfortunately. The Sellers is away in their side of the field for some reason. Great fake from Aiden for the second pounce rather. Bit too dangerous. Sellers gets away nicely. Less than 2 minutes to remain. For game 7, we are 2-0 ahead. As things stand, ladies and gentlemen, we are winning. We are off to Sunderland as the defending champions. Or for Tyler to play now with a flip reset coming through. Maybe the Musty coming through. Does not matter. We are through. Potentially making it 3 from the hands of Tyler. The defensive champion finally showing its prowess in the offense. Scope scurrying away every single Serpent player to pieces as less than 2 minutes remain. Oh my God. It's all about control. It's all about control. Sellers pouncing it across. Tyler almost takes advantage of it. Alphax 2-6, too short for my liking. Consolidation goal coming in from Snowy. Making it 3-1 still for York Vikings, 1 minute 42. This is the most important 1 minute 42 of York Vikings' lives. And also a Serpents, but damn it, I'm being selfish. Great kickoff from Sellers. Ash not controlling that to his liking. But for Tyler now, getting a demo onwards to Snowy. Weird one to defense for Alphax 2-6. Sellers not stopping through though. Pre-jump coming in from Snowy. Great one at that. Alphax 2-6 from the left-hand side. Sellers is the one, or maybe the Tyler, a bit of a miscommunication. Maybe you should not have gone for that, as SSC Serpents does not take prisoners at all. The post being our savior though is what we want. Watch out for this one too. Great save from Alphax. Pushing all buttons, and we push them back. A minute remains, and it is still an open net. Alphax 2-6 making it a bit too slow. What was that? That was the decider. That was like the Celtic Arts game. I know it's the same scoreline as the Celtic Arts game, but that would have been it. To control it through. Great fake from Tyler. I don't care if that was intended or not. For Sellers to control. For Tyler to pounce it back. Hearts are beating. Pressure is residing in our brains, in our hearts. Just as I say that, Serpents bring it back. Another handicap of 1 in the last 32 seconds. Do not let it slide. Do not let it slide. If this is not the most important 32 seconds of York Vikings' career, I don't know what to say. For Sellers, for Alphax, for Tyler. Great bump from Alphax to Ash. After that, con from Tyler. Alphax now having a boost to push that one through. Sellers having to pre-jump that. Tyler going for the pre-save already. Bit too dangerous still. No one in goal. Off from the backboard. 10 seconds to go. Great save from Tyler. 5 seconds. Just make her cross. Oh my God. Oh my word. Still on target. Still on air. 1 second remains. Is it going to be? Gets it up in the air. Almost bumping it through. Sellers now getting demoed by Aiden. Last second still. Pushing all buttons. Let this touch the ground. Aiden still not stopping through. Sellers making it touch the ground. Yes! Oh my word! Oh my word! That is it! I said game 7. We did it, game 7. Oh my word! We've done it again as the defending champions. We are through to the Sunderland final once again, the land final. From being 3-2 down overall to the deciding goals in game 7. I can imagine they're celebrating this moment at this time. The shock factor is immense. The third time the charm has answered our prayers. And it is oh so sweet. Took the venom out of the SSC Serpent snake. And we've took it. And we've took it well. We've took it well. As the defending champions, we are off to Sunderland again. We are off to Sunderland again as the defending champions. My word, what a journey. What a journey, eh? From being the doubters last year to being one of the main powerhouses to be doubted this year. York Vikings have done it again. with a special roster of their own. This was it. This was it. I've been your host, Prill Detergent, otherwise known as Yi Chansoy. Thank you for this season, for all the highs and lows of our various teams. But our Rocket League national team, the YCV-Deception, has done it once again. Absolutely done it once again. As I said, I've been your host, Prill Detergent, otherwise known as Yi Chansoy. Thank you for joining me on this season. Hopefully, I shall see you next season. Look out for our socials. You can see at the bottom of your screen. Apologies if the stream was a bit laggy. Nothing I can do from that. But if you're joining us now, after going down 3-2 overall, we've come back to 4-3. Decided it in Game 7, as I said at the start of the stream. You know, my predictions, they go a long way sometimes, and God damn it, has this time. Took the venom out of the serpent snake, as I said. And we've done it. Scoured it across. York Vikings, the defending champions of the Northern Grand Finals, are through to Sunderland once again. Thank you for joining me on an amazing stream. I absolutely appreciate it. Everyone at York Vikings appreciates it. My word. Oh, my word. What a way to end it, eh? What a way to end it for this season. Watch out. Watch out on our socials. As you can see, this VOD will be up tonight. But I believe on the 20th of June, we go to Sunderland again. Back to back. Nothing more to say from me. Can't get any of the players for a post-match either, as I'm sure they're on an all-time high and don't know what to say, which is very understandable. This is the last stream for the 25-26 season. I have been delighted to see through all of the streams we've done so far from September 25 up until here. For the last time, we have won once again, and we have conquered once again. Come on, you Vikings! Thanks very much for watching. I'm your host, Prill Detergent, otherwise known as Yi Chansoy. See you in Sunderland, and see you next year. Until then, have a very good summer.